the DEC's proposed regulations appropriately would not allow hydro-fracking in New York City's watershed. But substantial questions have been raised as to whether our drinking water infrastructure, much of it very old, is properly protected from the dangerous chemicals involved in the fracking process. The DEC's regulations propose allowing fracking activity around the infrastructure if additional restrictions are met. However, advocates and the city's Department of Environmental Protection maintain that such measures are inadequate and have proposed a 7-mile no-fracking ban around the tunnels and aqueducts. New York City's drinking water, which today is pure enough not to require treatment, and our drinking water infrastructure cannot be compromised. I do not believe that the DEC's proposed rules are protective enough in this regard. Finally, I must call attention to questions that have been raised regarding how the state will enforce the regulations the DEC puts in place. First, responsibility for enforcement seems to have been divided among at least 5 state agencies. I fear this is a recipe for failure. Moreover, I am concerned that reductions in staffing caused by the lack of funding, especially in DC, will necessarily result in inadequate enforcement. There has been a drop since 2003 of a 20% reduction in DEC's enforcement headcount. If these regulations are approved, the number of gas wells is expected to skyrocket and existing staff will simply be overwhelmed. In conclusion, the hydro-fracking regulations raise significant questions crucial to the physical health and safety of New York. Until these questions are satisfactorily answered, the DEC must not approve hydro-fracking in New York State.